Three. Hey guys. Hey guys. So we are just now starting up the first ever stream on my YouTube channel, and I hope you are excited for this. I'm extremely excited for this. Um, I've been waiting so long since they first announced this, just like everybody else. But I've been at the very end game for a very long time now, and something like this coming to the game is really what I've been waiting for. What a lot of us in-game players have been waiting for. What a lot of us content creators have been waiting for. Um, yeah. So thank you guys, and let's get into this. I kept the screen open so you guys could see. I haven't looked at it yet. I've looked at the videos obviously, but that's inevitable if you're this excited about something. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. If there's any buffering with the stream or anything, please let me know. Feel free to invite anybody to come and watch this. I'm really hoping the stream turns out good. But yeah, let's check it out, guys. Curse City. Oh, I'm so excited. Um, oh man. Welcome to the Curse City. You'll need, yeah. The double boss fights I'm really excited for. Fighting the final boss I'm also very excited for. I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Yeah, let's give this a go. So, obviously we're going to be doing hard on my account. We are looking to get Carnage. Carnage, I'm very excited to get. He seems to be a pretty insane nuker. Considering he has a block revive also makes him more useful than 90% of nukers out there. His base attack is the highest in the game. And yeah, let me do one more thing. All right. Let's see how this works. So there is a lot of stuff going on here. Let me zoom out the best I can. Um, the double boss fights is something I would like to look into with you guys. We're gonna look at them, and then we're gonna try to decide on some teams, and uh, how we can really get through these as a community. Um, and yeah. So we're gonna try to get through here just the basis. What we can do in the first day will only be 8. So I don't really know where I want to go with this first day, considering I can only get to, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seeming like we're not really going to get to a boss fight, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I could get to my first boss fight. I definitely would like to do that. We could get to this. We could also, um, okay, have some questions in the Discord. And the Discord, there we go. People asking about where I'm streaming. It's YouTube, as anybody who's here knows. When it comes to this boss, we have to get the 3 keys. It's gonna be 1 from each place. And we are looking at the big double boss fights, I believe, in every area to be able to get it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Iron Twins. The mythical ore is very intriguing because I have some really solid mythical gear that needed re-rolled. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the first one. We're looking at basically just conditions with the different factions, which should be easy enough for me. Um, I mean, I'm not expecting this to be much of a challenge until we get to the double boss fights, and that's where I'm really excited to look at, guys. The double boss fights should be a lot of fun. Um, okay, so we can't set up presets. I'm hoping once we get to the bosses we can, unless they just want us to manual the whole thing. which if they do want us to do that, um, you're stuck at the first double boss? Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do. So, I mean, it's just basic waves. Just throw in a few people that I have built. Alright, Holly, yeah, as soon as I can get to the first boss, I will definitely help us out, get through it. Like I said, I'm not expecting this to be too hard for me, considering I am at the very end game of the game. But hopefully it's fun nonetheless, and hopefully I can get a lot of content out there for you guys while I'm at it. Thank you everybody for tuning in, who's tuned in so far. We are just getting through the first couple stages of Centranos. Now, I believe I want to take, so this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to get through one of these. Let's see what it is first. 5 stars, I mean, that's easy. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this straight into the double boss fight. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and just take it into the doubles boss fight and see if we can get into this one as well. I haven't really done the math in my head. Having having Xena in here is gonna make this quite easy. Let's hop in. Well, I gotta throw in a few other things in my other Discords, guys. Let me go ahead and do this. Just putting the stream out there, just to hopefully bring some more people towards this, bring some more traction towards the channel itself, with the content being so new, so cool. I'm very excited. Let's get in here. Really, we're just throwing in singular people just to get through these. Shouldn't, like I said, shouldn't be much of a challenge for most people. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these waves will be tough for some, but considering this is like the easy side, like the easy side of the map, because I believe this is the hard part. It's where the red is, well, the purple stage is with the red. Yeah, okay. If I'm able to throw Xena in it, that's really all I'm gonna do. She'll carry through it. If there's anything you guys would like me to look at, any champions you'd like me to look at, just let me know. This stream should last at least a couple hours. We'll get to talk through some different comps and things. Should be a whole lot of fun. Let's see, so just 5 of the stars. You really can just bring in anybody for this, by the way, guys. If you have some 6-star champions, you could just bring in that one 6-star, along with whoever you want. I believe my Geomancer is slower than my Wukong, so we'll just do this. Yeah, he's slower. So we'll just run this. But do keep that in mind. If you get some 6-star rares, that might actually be useful for you in here, just so you can cover some places that you wouldn't otherwise be able to. Most people only need 1 carry for a team. So when doing that, just keep that in mind. 6 mythical charms. Let's look at the forge, see those perks. Okay, that's cool. Let's head down to my lethal. I saved a few lethal pieces to be built. See if we can get some mythical lethal gear. Let's throw in a crit damage charm and see how this goes. That's not that good. There we go. Ooh! Oh my goodness. That is an insane piece. Low rolls, sadly, but that's really good. Alright, come on, let's see something. Hey, Untold Bro. Yeah, let's give this a roll. I don't have too much silver right now, guys. I've been doing a lot of gearing. But let's give this a little bit of a roll. See what we can get. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. That is insane. That is insane. Okay. Holy crap. That is an amazing piece. Love to see it. Oh my gosh. That's up there. That's up there definitely with some of my best weapons. Especially for Wukong. Wukong is, yeah, yeah. Wukong is my main focus on who I'm building right now. He currently has a decent weapon on, but what I just got is much better. As you can see, this is my Wukong build. He's a little low on attack, but and a little low on accuracy. His crit damage, speed, crit rate's all really, really good though. Let's head back in here. That is crazy. All right. Also, guys, you're able to get some of the Ascension potions from here, which is really nice. If you're struggling to do any of those dungeons, which I believe they have Sand Devil in here, and that's going to be a struggle for a lot of people. Sand Devil, they also have Iron Twin in here. And then the double boss fights in general. I think this one might be one that people struggle with, considering yeah, oh, Newt. Never mind. Newt's in here. I was gonna say no freeze champions, but Newt is there. Besides that, I think overall, shouldn't be too. If you don't have Newt, then it's gonna be a struggle. Uh, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different experience for everybody, which is awesome. Again, throw in your Xena and you go straight through it. If you don't have Xena, just bring in any other nuker. Uh, Besides legendaries, who do we really have in these factions? What factions was this? I wasn't paying all that much attention. Let's take a look. So without her, your Wukong's gonna do amazing. Your Ragash, your Nishak, Jetney can do some work here. You can also throw in maybe a Nodgar. Not that he'll do solo damage, but he can help with the support. You have your Garrett, what's his name? I forget. Anyways, let's get to this first boss. So we have our Ogryn, Undead, Barbarian, and Skinwalker. For this, we're definitely going to be looking at Nishak carrying. Nishak can probably solo this, but if we just throw in a few more people, Husk is a necessity for the. I use Husk as one of the main people in my in my main team. But yeah, okay, it's not really going to be too much of a struggle. Hopefully for most people. Just throw in a nuker, throw in your Nishak, he'll do damage to both sides. That's the nice thing, is that AoEs do damage to everything. Stone Skin, definitely big for this. Throw your Reviver in Stone Skin, and you should get through this no problem. Make sure to provoke him. Decrease attacks out. If you have UDK, he'll definitely do a lot of work for you here. But yeah, I mean, easy clear. Just make sure you have a couple people in Stone Skin, you'll get through it. Ooh, here we go. The first bits of gear. This is the damage set. So really, I'm going to be looking at 6-star gauntlets. Like, if these were 6-star, these would be amazing. I'm going to sell them. They're not 6-star. They're not worth me keeping. And now these, not that great either. And this could roll speed, considering this is like basically a righteous set, I'd say. Yeah, that's really what this is going to be for most people if you weren't able to get any righteous gear. I'm hoping there is some places where you might be able to get some righteous gear throughout here, just because I find that to be very, very valuable. The more that I play, the more I realize I wish I would have gone harder into those. Oh, sorry about that. I just hit my mic. My bad. Now with this, it's going to be a Tormund Ragash, and they'll just duo it. Oh, Awakening. There we go. Bring in Seeker for all the Awakening we need, and it'll be fine. You realistically could have just brought... everybody's getting Tormund. As long as you've been staying up with the events, which he's definitely somebody who's worth it. He's one of my favorite champions in the game, and in my opinion, he's the best looking champion in the game, besides some of the mythics. I think Tormund is absolutely awesome. We can just throw it on auto, they'll get through it. Tormund would definitely solo this. I personally have my Tormund built in some nuking gear, but regardless, he'll do awesome. So now guys, that is sadly all of my runs for Centranos until later today. Now I am going to be following this path up into the red key, and then probably, where could we go from here? We could go up into this one and then head into this side, so I can hopefully get to some different stuff sooner. If I do it tonight, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get a mythical ore by tonight. That would be pretty cool. I think I have some really solid mythical gear. Let's check it. Let's see if there's anything that I absolutely need re-rolled. The sets that I have aren't exactly the sets you're looking to re-roll. You're looking more at your speed, something if it has the red star. I'm assuming it re-rolls the red star. So if you have like a triple or a quad, possibly like this piece if it wasn't rolled into speed. Just different ones, keeping in mind if you get a quad roll, which would be a pencil roll, or a triple, which is a quad, definitely keep in mind, keep those, and you get to re-roll them now, which is really awesome. But yeah, guys, that is Centranos itself. Now, like I mentioned, we can definitely get in here and kind of make out some teams for every place that we're gonna go. Astronyx, what do we got to do this with? We have Oryx, Ogryn, and Bannerlords. So for this one, she's only level 200. She's going to be pretty squishy. You can most likely just throw in your Ronda with your Stagnite. Grow Hack will be great here. He's turn meter. You could also bring in somebody like Richthof if you have him. Definitely Archmage is going to do a lot of work here. And outside of that, I think Ursala for just her revives, and then she also has some turn meter control throughout her. Not the best turn meter control, but in general. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, Holly. Now, when it comes to this double boss, Tainted Fyro and Eternal Dragon, we definitely are going to need Newt. He's going to be a staple for this. From there, I think we're definitely looking at Wukong just for some extra damage. Deacon for more turn meter control. Now, you definitely want to get some multi-hits in here. You're kind of lacking with the current factions that you're able to use. I think Delaja here has a double... Okay, I thought it was a triple hit. Alright. Who could we use here? From my stuff specifically, I'd probably just bring in Ragash and Nekmo, cycle through as much stuff as I possibly can, and then use Newt to keep him down. Now, let's go ahead and check the other... Well, the champions from the faction. There's going to be a lot of legendaries that I didn't really think about. Let me see exactly what we're allowed. It's spirit. Okay, only spirit champions from these. Let's see. Yeah, Noldor is high elves. So looking at only spirits from these different ones, that definitely brings in a challenge. Now, I don't think it's impossible. Wuzgar. If you have Wuzgar, he's going to be your man. I don't have Wuzgar, so that kind of sucks for me. I would definitely give him a bit of a max if I get him between now and then and I struggle with the boss. Again, I don't think I will, but he'll definitely be somebody you can bring in. Now here you only have Fane could definitely be good, guys. She has her triple hitter, her double hitter, and overall she could definitely help you. Yeah, Wuzgar, Fane, obviously Newt, you're definitely gonna have to bring in Newt. Besides him in this faction, you're at Morag, definitely Morag because of her ally attack. Um, yeah, Holly, you have like three, three Newt. So yeah, that boss shouldn't be too bad. It'll just be about getting rid of Tainted Fyro as soon as possible. The only issue is going to be Eternal Dragon resetting your cooldowns. Well, yeah, yeah, resetting your cooldowns to where you can't really use your stuff. So you gotta kill it quick. Now with this one, Scarab, bring in Urost and an HP burner, and you'll get through this. Just oh no, I forgot you can't just bring in Urost. For this one, Ninja might play a part. Taragi will definitely come in here. I'll definitely be using Taragi. Taro for the turn meter. You could bring in Royal Guards, definitely. You could bring in Tila. Lady Kemi will play a big part in this one just for turn meter control in general. Torgard, don't sleep on him. Great reviver for this. In general, I think this is going to be just nuking out the spider and then moving into the Scarab with whatever poisoner you have. Throw Taragi in some regen gear and you should be fine. Now, which one did you say? P12. Now, which one is P12? I'll have to find it. Am I missing it? P7, P16. Yeah, P12. That's what I was just talking about. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Now, this is the next double boss. We got Hard Dragon, and I believe it is Hard Spider as well. In this one, what are we gonna do? This one is definitely gonna be a bit tough. Yeah, this one is definitely gonna be a bit tough. I would say bring in your Deacon, bring in your Valkyrie. Well, I'm saying as if you have Valkyrie. If you have Valkyrie, Valkyrie would be a great option. Tomb Lord is going to be massive here, just for the extra turn meter control on the spiderlings, and he can also put out his poisons onto the dragon itself. And the spiderlings can take some poison damage. For the boss, this is definitely a tough setup here. Wukong will do a lot of damage to the spiderlings. You hit one, he kills all of them, and hopefully a big bit of damage to the boss. You could bring in Cleo because she has her AoE Hex. Most people, if you're heading towards this, you'll probably have her. So I'd definitely be looking at a team sort of like this, or even bring in Tomb Dring, just for his HP lead, and he can do a lot of work overall with his HP burns. So I think the highlight champions, at least that I have, are going to be Tomb Lord, and Wukong and Cleo. These three alone can probably do it, but you put in a couple tanks and then you're looking just fine. Now, if we were to look at the not, was it all, I believe it was all spirit champions again? For some reason, there's a lot of those. Yeah, all spirit champions from these factions. Definitely need to get, there's a lot of really good spirit legendaries here. Snake Track could do a lot of work for you. Samson could do some damage. Steel Skull can help with the dragon. Barbarians, Fat Man, definitely want to bring him in if you don't have too many options. Rorik can kind of help. Yeah, I mean, there isn't an absurd amount of options there. Look at P22, okay. Ice Golem. P22, we're looking, oh yeah. Oh, this one's gonna be rough. I think Tila is going to be my personal carry here. You're looking only at HP burners or just a very slow nuke out team. which a lot of people probably end up doing. Cronam is definitely a carry here. You're For me personally, I'm probably just gonna bring in a team like this. Get through. I don't know if you have to go through waves or not. If you don't have to go through waves, don't bring in a nuke exactly. Just try to find any HP burn that you can, throw them in here, and build a very tanky team around them. And yeah, that. Now, the Iron Twins. This one is going to be awful. I think this might be the hardest dungeon of all of them. Considering we are looking really at... Holy crap. You're probably looking at a manual team. Bring in your Immic. You can definitely... I'll probably do double Demitha. I'll book out this Demitha. Bring in Revive on Death. And then I'm probably going to have to poison it down. Yeah, I'll probably just have to poison it down. And that's what most people are going to do, I assume. Considering its HP and supports from these specific ones. Do we really not have Geomancer? That really sucks, guys. What is Geomancer? He's an attack. Is he an attack champion? Is he a defense champion? Attack. Dang. Okay. So I would definitely say if you do not have a if you do not have Masiliac, Priest Ornn, get him up. He's going to be... Yeah, he's going to be your carry. Something that Holly just said in chat is definitely, you don't have to worry too much about accuracy. It's like stage 10 or 11. So nothing crazy, but you're still probably looking at like 300, I believe. I could be a little off about that, but bring him in. I think he's going to be one of your best options. Besides him, we're looking at Spirit. If you can just damage it down, that's going to be your carry is just pure damage or poison. Myceliac, then there's dwarves. Who all else was here? That is rough. Barbarians is the only other one, and I don't believe there's anybody who really stands out to me here. Rorik is another one that can do some damage here. No, he's an attack based. Forget what I said. HP and support. Wood Painted can definitely help you with the heals. Besides that, guys, I think we're looking at an exclusively Ornn team. Bring in an Ornn. That's all I can say for that one. Besides him, I don't think there's any real way of getting through it besides just pure damage, which is a way to get through it, but a little risky. I think we already went over this. Let's head up into... Oh, yeah. Well, let's go back a little bit, actually. Let's look at this one. C18, Eternal Dragon, and Normal Spider. Here, actually, a lot less options than I like to see. Artak is going to be your main carry here. Bring in maybe Attila. Some bomb champions wouldn't be bad. Falaja, whatever you want to call her, will do a lot of work against the spider itself. Seeker can come in for some turn meter. Torgar, as I mentioned earlier, can definitely help. You could bring in Frozen Banshee to help down the boss. However, it's only level 100, so if you just bring in a nuke like my Saito here, he can probably do it. I don't think it'll be too bad. Now, heading back up to where we were, this double boss fight, what do we have? Hard Spider, Hard Ice Golem. And we are left with nothing? Oh my goodness, okay. This is tough. Do you need to get this boss fight done? Okay, you don't need to do this boss fight, but this is bad. force from these factions. We don't have an HP burn that I see here immediately. Uh, what in the world are you doing to beat this? Force champions. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to what factions. I mean, I keep doing that. My bad, guys. We have High Elf, Knights Rev, Orc, and Sacred Order. Sacred Order might be... Oh, Sacred Order. Yes. Yes. Sacred Order. Um, I'll have to do it too. Everybody's going to end up having to do it. We're looking at Mordecai. Mordecai is going to be the carry for the Ice Golem part of it. Now for the rest of it, Force Champions, not too many here. Now, High Elf, who do we have? Lenathril will definitely help out. Deliana could do some stuff. Now let's look into epics. Nothing here quite says anything for me. Knights Rev, if you have Other Side Bell would actually be really good here. I don't think Versolf is gonna do too much. Doom Priest. Okay. Oh no, we have. Oh no. For 10 minutes. I don't know what we're gonna do when the server goes down. Alright. So yeah, I mean, is Sepulcher also an option? Sepulcher could help. Rector is gonna be big for a lot of people. And then Orcs. Who do we have in Orcs? I believe I already looked in here, but yeah, not much for Orcs. I have every Orc Force Champion legendary wise, and none of those really do all that much for me. So yeah, we're looking at just try to damage down the spider and use Mordecai to get you, well, probably looking at her with maybe Senesha, Doom Priest. Let's just call him Mordecai, and probably Rector. Yeah, probably Doom Priest lead, and then something like this, guys. But Mordecai will definitely be the carry for this. So now let's look at the next one. Sand Devil. Without Godseeker, I don't know what to do. It's probably gonna be something to do with Cardiel. If you don't have Cardiel or Godseeker, you could bring her in Stoneskin, but then again, I don't really know what your options are. Damage, we don't have any of the main damages. This is one that's definitely going to be tough for people to get through. Yes. Oh, it's only stage 9. Okay, never mind, guys. Just kill it. Just kill it. This won't be that hard then. I need to pay attention to what stage it is. Yeah, stage 9. You throw, yeah, Python, Stoneskin, you just put in damage and you'll get through just fine. Now, Tainted Pyro. Okay, wait, maybe I'm missing something here because that says stage 17. It's S17. Okay. This is a little confusing. But for him, Neldor, definitely want to bring in a Neldor here. I don't have one yet, but as soon as I pull one, I'm maxing him. Creodin is a great option for this. If you don't have Cardiel, this becomes a lot harder, but if you have Cardiel, this should be just fine. Ruella probably comes in, does some work for everybody. Definitely want to pull Neldor for this, guys. I need to keep those freezes going. From there, I mean, bring in 2 Royal Guards, and then just help your Neldor, and Creodin can keep down the turn meter. He's like level 300, which I mean, I think that puts him at, what stage does that really put him at? 300 with 4 Ascension stars. That means, okay. So that puts him right between stage 21 and 22. Um, and Ascended. So if I had to guess, that probably puts him at about stage 23 or 24 of normal, tankiness wise. Just a guess, not 100% sure. Now here we have something that, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. That's a challenge and a half. Hold up. Where exactly? Okay. So these shouldn't be too hard to get. The Tainted Fyro, Eternal Dragon, Cobblemort, Dead Rice. Yeah, okay. This isn't a necessity to do. Do keep that in mind. But if you do want to do it like me and 100% this, I don't know. What options do you have to freeze? I mean, we have Achak. Oh, this is only level 200, so maybe we're looking more at something of, there is no, probably Jamarsa for revive, bring in, a nuker. You could definitely bring in your, Geomancer to take down the Frozen Spider, but, man, that is rough. Let me see kind of what we have out like outside of what I have because I don't have every champion max. We definitely have some more options, I'm sure of it. But what do I have is the question. Alsgor. Alsgor will definitely do a lot of work here, guys. You definitely want to bring him in if you have him. I personally don't, but if you do, I would bring him in. And not this faction. Oh no, we're running out of time. I don't know what we're gonna do during the downtime. But oh, is Drexler one of the options? Did I just like completely miss him? I guess I did. So Drexler definitely bring him in. From there, I mean, what freeze options do we have? Oh, uh, Adchak is the only one that I've seen so far that has much of anything freeze. Yoshinobu Tatsu. Um, Nothing here that I can think of that has freeze. Barbarians already looked at. Dwarves, if we're lucky, no, none of these. Okay, so it's looking like you're just gonna have to tank it. That's what it seems like to me. Um, Burengiri might be a good option to help keep your team alive. But besides that, guys, I think it's really just gonna be trying to kill it down as quick as possible. Oh, what do we... My... Okay. From there, we have Dark Fae and the Hard Dragon. Against this one, you're looking at bring Gory. Gory isn't force. Gory is not a force champion, so we couldn't bring him into there. With these two, I think personally I will be bringing in Venomage for the dragon, and then for her we're looking at, well, I'd bring in Dracomorph, maybe some Turn Meter and Seeker, and then probably Shimnath or Foley. And then you can also bring in Saito. Don't forget Dark Kale's here. He'll do some amazing work against the dragon. So probably bring in Dark Kale over Venomage against the dragon. Venomage just helps with everything. You could also bring in a Miscreated Monster for your team. I mean Norma also. Frozen Banshee's it's going to be one of the stronger options for the dragon itself. And then we have this. Bommel plus Hard Ice Golem. Ninja. Taragi is definitely a good option. Bring in your Creodin probably for the side bombs until you can get it knocked down. And then, you don't want to get the big slam. If you do get the big slam, if you're not scared of it, then just bring in some nukers. And this one shouldn't be that bad either. Just bring in an HP burn or something for this side. HP burn for both of them actually works great. You can also poison them both, except, well, no, you can only poison the Bommel, you can't poison the Ice Golem. Yeah, if burns make the bombs go faster, I mean, at least for me, that'll be fine. I don't know in general. Hmm. Yeah, I think this will just be trying to like, just speed it, get some big hits out, and you'll be fine. From there, we have the Griffin plus normal Fire Knight. Normal Fire Knight isn't a problem. You bring in Lady Kimmy, she'll do a lot of work. Growhack 2. Your Ninja, probably Artak, and Falaja is what I'll probably use. Also, Syl is a great option. Taragi is going to be overall useful this rotation. I'll probably end up using him in quite a few different ones. Hard Spider plus... Oh, okay. This is kind of weird. Bringing in... Yeah, Hard Spider plus the Fire Dragon. Zavia will be great for here if you don't have Zavia. Killing down this guy might be a little difficult, but if you just burn down the other side, should be okay. Then again, it could just be a thing of you just nuke it out because they're very low level. Yeah, and then to get the keys themselves, you're looking at... Oh, actually, I stand corrected. You're looking at the Bommel Ice Golem one, so everybody's going to have to go against this. Man. Yeah, I don't think that'll be too much of a problem for me, but I could definitely see it being pretty rough. Ninja to burn down this guy, Dark Kale to poison down this side, throw in as much support as possible. If you don't have Ninja, I honestly don't know what you're going to do when it comes to Bommel. Probably, well, I'm an Ice Golem, you're probably going to end up bringing in... Who are you gonna even bring in? Oh, I mean, Eleanor can do work on both sides if you have her. If you guys in chat have any ideas, do let me know. This one is one that everybody has to do, so that could be pretty rough. Okay. Alright, so now it is it's server maintenance. I don't know exactly, I don't know what to do here. I could open up Watcher of Realms for a minute, but not really all that sure. Huh. What do you guys want to do for the time being? If you're watching this as a video, just go ahead and skip 10 minutes. Yo, what's up, man? We just hit server maintenance, so I'm not too sure what to do here. Mine still works. I get a screen. Realms, Watcher of Realms. Yeah, okay. We can open up Watcher just for a quick little, just a quick minute while this is waiting, just so we have something at least going on the stream. Let's go ahead, open this up. All right, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Let me go ahead and no. I don't think you guys seeing that stuff really matters. I could be wrong. I could have just screwed myself, but I don't think it matters all that much. Now let's just take a look, see what we have going on here. My roster is this currently. Really low spend. I haven't exactly spent much at all on here. It's more just getting lucky. I've gotten extremely lucky overall. Except I keep pulling Kenzia or Kineza. I don't know how useful she really is. She's kind of meh. A lot of new champions coming to the game. I didn't get to see this guy yet. He does look like he's really solid though. Dealing 80% damage to one enemy continuously. That is very strong. Okay. Yeah, he seems cool. Alright, Legatron. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're just waiting for the servers to come back up, and until then, we're just checking this out. Yeah, overall, pretty solid champs. My gear isn't the best yet. How do you like Luguru? He's pretty solid. I mean, he does some work in my guild boss. I'm still trying to figure out how to upgrade my arrogance here. A little low crit damage, like really low crit damage. I don't know where to focus stats heavily. I don't know if crit capping is the most important thing to do or to get some more crit damage. Gotcha game without a champ with candles on them. Challenge impossible. I don't. Is there any candles on any champions here? I don't think so. I think overall it's pretty chill. Candles wise. We have this now. I'm currently just working on trying to get my gear raid 3 up by running a lot of gear raid 3. The run right now, I can't get to 18. The the new guy, the old one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold up. Let's take a look. Yep, there's the candles. Of course, there's candles, man. Why is there candles in every in every single gacha game? Let's see kind of how we're doing here. Hasn't been 10 minutes, just oh, okay. All right, we're back. Short intermission, I suppose. All right. Now we are back. Now we're back in here. Is there any of them that I missed, guys, that we really need to take a look at? Um, I mean, this will be extremely easy. The biggest ones that matter are going to be these three right here. Getting Plague home, doing this, but we can use Newt though, so this shouldn't be too hard. If you don't have Newt, it'll be rough. If you have him, it'll be fine. Do keep in mind this is for the this is the hard mode. I haven't checked out normal mode yet. It's probably the same stuff. If I had to guess, it's just a lot more tamed down, which means you can just nuke it out. This whole side, I'd have to assume, is just a nuke fest. Yeah, but hard mode is really where people are going to be trying to spend their time trying to get stuff done. For me, getting Carnage will be absolutely massive. I think it's 5 months if I do absolutely everything in every rotation, which isn't too bad. Also getting these things right here is going to be really important for you trying to grow out your account. Remnant souls, well, summons. Really looking at this being the main place that you get mythics. Yeah, secret rooms. I don't exactly think secret rooms, man, because you have to get to the you have to get to these to then get to the main boss. I don't think it's quite like secret rooms. I think it's its own challenge, if anything. Um, this is a little bit rough. Is that the very, oh, no, that's not the opening boss. You can skip around some of these. Like I mentioned though, I would like to get to it and get an ore today, if possible. Yeah, probably Frozen Banshee and Regen with a Blood Shield would be the best option for this. Limburga also is going to be good for here. Besides those two, Torgar definitely would bring him in. I think he puts out a shield. I could be wrong. Yeah, he puts out a shield, so bringing him in will definitely help. Um, but yeah, this shouldn't be too bad now that I think about it. Frozen Banshee will do the job just fine. Bring in two revivers, three revivers. Just bring in a full team of revivers with Frozen Banshee, and you'll get through it. It'll be slow. A lot of this stuff will take some time, but shouldn't be too bad. Holly says, I mean, I have 70 plus 60s, but the first double boss is already hard for me. Really? I thought that was pretty easy. Is, do you not have Husk or Nishek? I can understand it being hard without either of them, but if you have one of them, you should be good. And like I mentioned, normal, a lot of people are going to spend some time in normal. There's still some good stuff in here. Solid rewards. Okay. So getting the keys for this one. There's a key immediately here instead of up here. Um, it's a key there. So the keys move. Still one each. Look in Discord for roster. Okay. I mean, I have a Cursed City part to it, man. Oh, okay, you're right there. So, yeah, I'd say probably Alsgor, Husk, Jamarsa, and, uh, sorry guys, I keep yawning. Um, M Mausoleum Mage, I think you just really trust in Husk here, with Jamarsa. And you can get through, I don't think it'll be too bad to get through. Now, like I said, we're when trying to map out what you want to do here, going out and getting these isn't quite important yet. I would say just getting to the boss first should be your main goal. Um, exactly what would you want to do? Maybe the second day, you head back to C7 and head, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Or you do as I plan on doing, 1, 2, and then you head back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the third day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So within 3 days, you can get two keys, and then the last key is, where is it? Is right here. So the last key, you're looking at coming back to either way. You're going probably back to C15, and then going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or are we going more? Probably going more to the to the spider here, the nether spider. Oh, one of the bosses was the nether spider, not the hard spider. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we're going more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is that, like 5 or 6 days to get all the keys? So in the first week we can get the boss down. 5 or 6 days I'll be getting videos out on how to beat Amius. Amius's current restrictions don't look to be too bad. Probably focusing well, Venomage for the decrease, well, for the reduction, heal reduction, and then her from the heal reduction, and then probably like, well, probably need a buff stripper. Uko's a good option here, or Madam. Madam is another good option. So either one of these. Madam is also putting out decrease defense and attack, so you can kill it sooner. From there, what are we really trying to get? We have block buffs. We have heal reduction. We have a revive and a healer and a debuff stripper. From there, you're probably looking at your damage at this point. Bringing in, I'd have to guess Nishak just for a whole lot of damage, and then Wukong definitely. He's always good for damage. You could definitely bring in Zavia. Zavia, you get a bunch of poison outs, then you poison explode them. Now I don't remember. Yeah, poison explode isn't based on enemy. Well, it is based on enemy max HP, but the hit itself isn't. So I'm not too sure how that works. Um, but it might be just a poison explode strategy. You could bring in Emic just to try to keep yourself safe. Overall, I don't think it'll be too bad, but it'll just take a couple days for me to get to the main boss, and help you guys figure out something that works. Uh, Besides that, you do have the quest, which is how you get the candles, and that's how you get towards Carnage. And yeah, guys, I mean, overall, I'll definitely be putting out quite a few videos on how to get through this the easiest way. What you need to do, to help the bosses themselves. What do you mean half? Only does half? Oh, okay. All right, I get what you're saying. Um, oh yeah, Nishek also has the protected poisons, which is even better. Now, anything else about this, I'm not expecting to be too bad overall. Um, like I said, as people start having issues, as if I get stuck and have to figure out something to get through it, there will probably also be some Curse City takeovers, guys. I definitely imagine that being a thing. But yeah, that is my overall look at the Cursed City. Kind of how I feel about. Oh well, how I feel about it is I think it's awesome. I think they definitely did well with it. At the same time, I wish it wasn't only 8 moves per day. It could be less, but I also feel like it could definitely be more. They also don't stack up, so if you miss a day, you're kind of screwed. Uh, can you do your normal plus? Maybe trying a budget. Yeah, yeah. I could try to do. Holly just suggested like showing my normal teams and also trying to show some budget teams for each boss. I can do that. Um, yeah, guys. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'll definitely be getting a lot of videos out on how to do all these different things. Possibly put out a video on how to get this done today. I'm not sure. I don't think it's too hard, but if people are getting stuck and they need some help, I'm more than happy to help. Yeah, as we can see, one other person in my clan has already done it. Mine being the fastest, but I mean, that is what it is. I could probably do faster if I just brought in like Curb Tuck with a decreased defense, if there even is one. Yeah, you could bring in a more maiden for AoE decreased defense and then just blow it up. Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna head on over to some live arena, guys. If you did enjoy my look at Centranos, I'll definitely be giving out a video overlook of everything, kind of what my plan is. Outside of just this, yes, this will be uploaded as a video, but if people want a condensed version, I can also do that. Uh, but yeah, guys, um, actually, I think I'm just gonna cut it here. I'm gonna go to streaming in Discord. This was a good first stream. Just like an hour-long stream. Definitely got a good look at everything. Um, if you guys did enjoy this, please hit that like button. Currently, while streaming, we're at 1 like. Let's get that up, guys. We got some people watching. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.